High school counselor, so good to see you. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today we're going to talk about how to keep our bosses or your boss informed of all the good things that you are doing in your school. Sometimes communication can be hard between administrators and counselors or any type of staff. Some of them may have an idea. If they have a counseling background, they may have an idea of what are you doing behind your doors. Some of them may not have that background, and that's okay. They went for school for one thing and you went through school for counseling. I have some tips and tricks for you. So if you're interested still, why don't you stay there with me? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up and share this video if you want to or if you or you can also save it to watch it later if you don't have enough time. The first thing every counselor must do an annual management plan or a plan for your school year. What are your plans? That's going to be, imagine your scope in sequence. That's going to streamline all the things that you need to get done. If you do not have one template, I do have one. I'm going to put it under the description down below. What are some things that you really know that will work amazingly in your school and that you want to bring them up? What things they had before, if they had something that it was valuable. If they didn't have any counselor before, okay. So it's a fresh start for you with all the good things. If there was a counselor before you, take the time to acknowledge all the good things that that person did for that campus and maybe areas of improvement, lows and grows, and that can guide you as well. Don't forget to do your needs assessment. Going back to the administrators, once you set up all your goals, when you do all your plan and you streamline all the things that you want to do throughout the school year, think about your system support, responsive services, guidance lessons, individual counseling, small group counseling, and all the things, events that you want to bring to your campus. If your school is a Title I school, what funds do you have that maybe you can bring stuff into the play, maybe performances, maybe a bike program to improve readers. So think about all those things you want to do and put them in a paper in a plan for them. Once that process is done, sometimes your districts are going to provide you some guidance, sometimes they're going to talk about it, sometimes they talk about it and maybe it's too late. But it's never too late to set up a time to talk to your administrator and show them how you want to invest your time this school year. It's never too late to let them know all the amazing things you have to offer them. How your students are going to benefit from all those things you're going to bring, how you're serving the needs of your campus and your community, how you're going to help them succeed, and how you're going to help them along the way when they struggle and when they shine. Don't forget, praise them also when they shine and then make progress. In that meeting, once you have that meeting, present all your ideas and ask your administrator, is there anything else you can think of that you want me to incorporate? And they will let you know. If you have other duties assigned, that's your perfect timing. Being there, done that. That's your perfect timing in talking about your valuable time and how you wish you can do way more. But those other duties assigned are taking out time from you. I've been in a situation where I was a testing coordinator, I was a 504 person, I was a Title I person. I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's the perfect timing to let them know I can do so much more if you can find somebody for it. But say it in a respectful way or find the right timing for those things. If that's not you and you don't have none of those things, like I do not have those things this school year nor the previous year, congratulations. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. You can dedicate your heart, your soul, and your mind to your counseling program. Okay, so going back to your bus for your lunch, you're going to discover, believe it or not, put your lunch over there. If 12 p.m. doesn't work, 1 p.m. doesn't work, find a specific time where you feel like you're going to have less disruption so you can have self-care time. Eating is very important, and it's something that we most of the time forget that we don't eat, period. Which is not good, I know. Also, over there, this year is something new that I made. It was a recommendation from someone else, and I tried to implement it. I set up an office time. I caught myself running here, running there, solving problems, running here, covering all the bases. That sometimes you forget to set up a time to read your emails in your office, if possible. Think about when it's going to be we have our office hours, when it's a time that you're not going to have students, that you can actually pay attention to your emails, reply, listen to your voicemail, and respond to phone calls. Office time to respond to phone calls is very important. Emails are very important, so make sure that in your calendar you set up a time for that as well. Share that calendar with your bosses or with your boss, okay? Don't forget. And last but not least, divide your current calendar in quarters. What I usually do, I divide my calendar with the different the grading period every 9 weeks, and then I reevaluate my annual plan, and I take a look of all the things and all the guidance lessons and all the things, all the events, activities that I may do throughout all those 9 weeks. And anytime I talk to my principal about it. I do a monthly meeting, an official meeting with the administrators every month, and I give an update about my program. And every other week, I do have a meeting with my principal, and we call it just checking in. We check in with each other. I check on her, she checks on me, things that I may need, any type of specific report, especially with these virtual students. Maybe you will not have access to some of the things that you may need, but keep the communication open. They're not going to bite you. This is all about relationships, so make sure that we are building those beautiful relationships with our administrators and keep the communication open. If you feel like it is hard, do not give up. Start little by little, share your calendar, open up the conversation, and set up appointments so you can get together, and every second you can explain how your program is working, how many students you're observing or receiving services, and way more. Open up the communications of heaven. That's good. Okay, so I hope you like this video. Don't forget to share and subscribe. If you are a school counselor, don't forget that the Texas School Counselor Association is coming up February 13 to 15, and we are going to be providing a session over there. We hope to see you soon. Purposeful Small Group Counseling. See you then. Bye.